this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Aquarius, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started on your reading. Do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. See what's going on with your reading. All right, so don't forget to look at your moon sign, your sun sign, and your rising sign to get a better picture of what's going on. Also, if you'd like to join me on Wednesday, I will be doing a live reading for mini readings. All right, and just look at the community page. I'm going to be posting it there for some info. All right, so here we go. Let's do this, Aquarius. This is for Aquarius, for their highest good spirit, for Aquarius. Nice, nice. This is beautiful. Thank you, my fellow Aquarians. My goodness, thank you, Spirit. It says, Gate of Triumph. Success expands in your life. Wow. You know, I feel like they're telling you, that go, 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 go forward, because you're going to be very successful. Look at that. That's a beautiful card. Nice. Don't let nothing get in your way. And then it says, shout to the heavens with happiness. I feel like live in the moment. Just enjoy life, you guys. Enjoy it. Be happy. Be happy. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Nice. All right, so let's do this. See what's going on in your reading, Aquarius. No matter what, you know, I know if you've been going through some stuff, because everybody has, you know, just know it's going to be, whatever you're doing, it's going to be successful. And you definitely will get to that point where you're going to be feeling, you know, happiness. Okay, so nice, nice, nice. All right, so let's do this. One for the current. You have the Nine of Pentacles, which is, I feel like you're very independent. I feel like you know what you're doing. I feel like you need to be more flexible, like really try different things. Also, nice. One for the situation. You have the Eight of Pentacles, which is very nice. You know, been working very hard, and you have. I feel like all this working hard, it's gonna okay. All this hard work and the effort and the time that you're putting into whatever it is that you're trying to create is going to pay off. Have patience, okay? Because it's gonna come in. You have the success card here, so, and this is in a situation. You know, time and effort will pay off. One for the past or now. Wow, I'm going to leave this in the past because it is the Devil card. The Devil card here. So, you know, there could have been some kind of patterns, or feeling stuck, or feeling like, just feeling like, you know, habits that are getting in the way, or patterns that you keep continuously doing. I feel like you're breaking them. But we'll see. One for what's hidden. Wow, you have the Emperor, so very nice. The Emperor is saying that you're going to stay, you're going to get back into your power. You're going to be that leader that you are. Definitely, I do feel it also. I feel like good things are coming in. Very nice. One for the hopes and fears for Aquarius. Really trust your intuition, you guys. Use your intuition, okay? No matter what, you have that inner knowing. One for what you need to work on, what you need to do now. Really be grateful. Have gratitude for everything, big and small. Really be grateful for it all. The small things, the big things, whatever you have in your life, just be grateful, okay? Also, too, I feel like you're achieving what you're setting out to do. Very nice, and feeling good that you're achieving what you want. Feeling confident, also. Wow, nice. One for what you need to work on. You have the wow, okay. You have the Seven of Wands here. Seven of Wands says that, you know, for you to stand your ground, something you need to work on. Stand your ground. Really stand up for yourself and what you believe in. I feel like you need to let others help you also, if you can. We'll see more when the cards come out. And then for the outcome, for the outcome, you do have the Death card. You are definitely going through a huge transformation. And I do feel this because I am also an Aquarius rising, and definitely feel that I'm going through this huge transformation because there's so many things that have changed in my life. It's crazy. All right, so we'll see what the other cards say. At the end of the tarot deck, you do have the Four of Cups. You know, you could be feeling like you're very disconnected, really missing out on opportunities. They're asking you to really stay focused. I feel like there is a blessing trying to come in. I feel like there could be somebody guiding you, or you are very divinely guided. I feel like also too, you're being very close to the divine, also being on a spiritual path. So it's really nice. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles, which means that, you know, you're going to have that material success, wanting that strong foundation, that security, that stableness. You will definitely have it, because I do feel like there is abundance coming in for you. You have changed a lot. I'm going to take this extra card, but you have definitely changed a lot, because you have this Judgment card and the Transformation card. So it's like, oh, there's a lot of change coming in. So there's definitely, you have changed a lot, Aquarius, to the better. And I feel like things are just like moving and improving now. Every day, things are going to get better and better and better for you. So I do believe that. It's very nice. All right. So Aquarius, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here for Aquarius? Nice. Okay, so, okay. All right. So, with the Nine of Pentacles here, I do feel like, you know, you are definitely very independent. You know how to do things. You've always been that resourcer, you know, making the resources, making them, doing what you needed to do to make them grow or to achieve what you want, you know, and this is definitely a card for it. Focus on what it is that you want to put out there, because I do feel like it's going to be successful. I feel like, you know, you need to be in a positive environment. Like, don't let anybody get you down or bring you down. I feel like you need to be more flexible, more focused on things, and to trust yourself on everything that's going on. Okay, like whatever it is that you're doing, really trust your way of knowing, because I do feel like your intuition is very strong here, and I feel like you just need to trust yourself more. Being more flexible, like trying new things. Like, you know, if something didn't come in the way you wanted it, but it's something else, then, you know, you never know. Try it. They're asking you to try it. I feel like you've been in your emotions a lot. I feel like you're going through a healing also here. But I feel like it's been an emotional roller coaster for you. Been feeling a lot. And I feel like you're feeling a lot more. But I feel like you're going through this healing no matter what, even if it's been like painful or a lot of things have been happening, you know, you're still going to feel better, you know, no matter what. Okay. Even if it's been like that for you. You do have the Page of Wands here for, the Page of Wands is definitely talking about messages coming in for you. Different things coming in, wanting to try new experiences, trying to make things happen, you know, wanting to do something different. Believing that you can achieve and create whatever it is that you want to do, and you will, you know, but you need to have patience for everything. I also feel like you need to believe, you know, and also too, I feel like it's in divine timing. Like, you know how I say that there's abundance coming in? Well, there is abundance coming in. There is new things coming in, but it's in divine timing. We have no control of that. It's when the divine will bring it in, because you still have to go through so much before everything starts falling into place. But it will fall into place. That's just it. It will fall into place. So, very nice. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles here. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here in the situation? One more card. Wow. Okay. Okay, so this is, I'm just going to say whoever it is for, you take it as it goes, you know, if you're resonating with it. I feel like all your hard work and effort is definitely going to pay off. You know, you've been working very hard at whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, and you will be successful. You have the success card here. So definitely a lot of happiness and success is coming in, but it still needs to be worked on. It's still very much you need to be very consistent with your time and effort on it. Okay. But I do feel like it's going to work out. I feel like you need to really start paying attention. Somebody could be coming in to help you with this also, whatever it is that you're trying to work on, or have a job, or whatever it is that you want to create. I feel like there's somebody that's going to come in, but I feel like you need to start focusing more on it. and coming up with new ideas, putting your creative energy to work, because you do have the Page of Cups here also. When the Page of Cups shows up, it's talking about, creating something the way you want to, putting your ideas out there to make them work, doing what you need to do to create what it is that you want to achieve. Because I feel like all this hard work, yes, you've been working very hard, and yes, you've been putting a lot more time, and it's going to be successful, but they're asking you to be putting more into it. Put more into that, okay? Like, trust what you're feeling, because I feel like there's going to be new opportunities. There's messages here. Really believe and be persistent on your dreams, on your passions, on whatever it is that you want to create. Put it out there, okay? And I feel like there's also intuitive messages too for whoever it is that's out there, that I feel like you're waiting on an answer, and I feel like you need to really pay attention to your dreams at the end. Like, when you wake up, really try to remember your dreams if you can. Wow. You have the Devil card here. I do feel like you're moving on from the Devil card. I feel like a lot of patterns were in your way. I feel like, there were habits and patterns in the way, and I feel like you're leaving that behind. So I feel like this is now. I feel like it's in the past. I feel like you're just moving on from a lot of things, as you yourself have changed a lot, doing things differently, Aquarius. You have the Emperor here for the what's hidden. Wow, nice. So there is definitely a new path here. It could be when the full moon comes. I think there's a full moon on the 1st. So there's a new path here. So that I believe that's when it's going to start very soon, very soon. So be ready. You do have the Emperor card here. Be the leader that you are. You're very smart, very intelligent. You know what you're doing. You're ready for anything that comes your way. Enjoy life. Okay, don't stay on the sidelines. Be the leader. Do what you need to do to change your life the way you want it, because there is this new path here. They're asking you to trust your intuition, because I feel like you're seeing very clearly. I feel like you need to trust your intuition very much, though. Okay, like on the decisions that you're making, the things that you're doing, use your intuition. Okay. There is this new path here for you. This is the Full card. You're moving towards success, happiness, different experiences coming through. Very nice. Yeah, the High Priestess down here for the hopes and the fears. And why is the High Priestess here on the card? Wow. Nice. Very nice. So you do want this success. You do want you are wanting the success, the recognition, and it will come in, because you are very strong-willed. You're a leader. You know how to handle things, definitely. But use your intuition, use that inner knowing. There's a lot of unlimited potential here. So they're asking you to use that, to do that. Wow, that's big right here. There is definitely a lot of success here. You want to be recognized. You want to be known for something, whatever it is that you're trying to create. And it's here. I feel like also too that people are watching you, could be on social media, like every little thing that you put out there, they're like looking, so be careful on what you post. Also, Aquarius, okay? But I do feel like you are being recognized. You're going to be very successful, and there's victory here. And then the Emperor is just telling me that, you are a leader. You are the leader, okay? So don't act like you're not. You take control of whatever it is that's going on in your life. You make really strong decisions. So continue to keep doing that, and you will have the success that you want. Ah, it's nice. I love it. You have the 9 of Cups here for the what you need to do now. One more card. Wow, look at that. Very nice. So you have 999 here. It's a really good number, so look that up if you can. So you do have the 9 of Cups here. The 9 of Cups is definitely talking about, being having gratitude, being content with what you have, accomplishing your fulfillments, accomplishing the things that you wanted to fulfill. I also feel like there could be some kind of blessing coming in for you, because I feel it's very strong that something's coming in. But just keep continuing to push forward, see your achievements, okay? Really see that, because you've come a long way, Aquarius, and you've done you've gone through so much, and you really need to see everything that you've done. You also need to have a lot of gratitude. Okay. I feel like you are. I feel like you do have gratitude for everything, big and small, but they're asking you to continue to be grateful. Okay. You do have the Nine of Wands. You know, you're tired, you're exhausted, but you, no matter what, you don't give up. You push forward. It's time to keep continuing to keep going forward, to so that way, you know, because it's like it's almost as if they're telling you, hey, don't give up on anything because good things are coming. Like it's almost there, you're almost there. And that's what they're saying. You know, even though you're tired, you're exhausted, you don't give up. And that's very definitely true. Because you do have the Emperor here twice. You're very strong-willed. You know what you're doing. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune here. The Wheel of Fortune is talking about, definitely talking about, you know, going with the flow, you know, luck changing, cycles closing, things coming to a close because new things are trying to come in for you. So it's very nice. New experiences, new things trying to come in. That's why they're asking you to be flexible. And you're ready. You're ready for all these new things to come in. So it's nice. Enjoy it. I also feel like the wheel is turning and your luck is changing for the better. You have the Seven of Wands in which you need to work on. One more card. Wow, look at that. Very nice. So you do have the Queen. I'm sorry. So you have the Seven of Wands here. The Seven of Wands is definitely talking about, you know, standing your ground, being persistent. You know, knowing that you need to stand your ground and you know, defend yourself. I feel like you need to leave what's not making you happy. Also, I feel like you need to speak your truth about things, and I feel like you need to stand up for yourself, to believe in yourself that you can do anything, and you can, you know, trust yourself because you've done it so far so much, you know, that you need to start trusting yourself now even more, to believe in yourself. The Queen of Swords is here also, and she's asking you to speak your truth about things. You know, I feel like you have a knowing. I feel like your intuition is very open, and I feel like you need to speak your truth about what you're thinking and about how you feel about things. Stand your ground, stand up for yourself. You want that security, that strong foundation. We all want it. You know, we all want that material success, of course. You know, you want the security. You want to establish yourself, you know, and you will. But it takes time. You know, it's going to take time. Take your time with things is what they're saying. You know, the King of Pentacles, he didn't get this wealthy and abundant and happy. And if you see him, he's very well off, right? He's chunky. He's been eating well. You know, there's a lot of growth behind him. You know, everything's green, everything's vibrant because he takes his time with it. He doesn't rush through things. He doesn't just do it quickly. He takes his time, and that's what they want you to do. You know, yes, there's material success. Yes, there is what it is that's out there, but take your time with it because it is going to become successful in whatever it is that you're trying to create. You do have the Death card here for the outcome, and why is the Death card here for Aquarius? One more card. All right, so there's going to be a lot of things that are going to come to a close, a lot of things that are going to come to an end, you know, because it's no longer a need for it. You know, things are going to just like, there's something here that's going to come to a very close, and it's going to change you. Things are changing. There's a lot of change that are coming. You yourself are going to change. So just know that, okay? Try not to be in your mind about things. You do have the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords here. And they're saying, you know, try not to be in your mind about everything that's going on. Try to leave the worry behind. You know, take off that blindfold and really see things for what they are, okay? Like, if you can't believe something, take off that blindfold and really see it, okay? Because that's what they're saying. You know, really stop worrying about things. Just enjoy life and keep going forward because you're going to have the success that you want. You're going to have the security that you want. But if you work even more, you know, consistent, you're going to have even more. They're saying that you need to have gratitude for everything, big and small also. All right, so Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.